G55ST.
Hey, Crip Mac, you gotta help me get Aiden in line, bruh. He's a G3 right now.
You said
I'm a
5.
G7. We gotta upgrade him.
I'm a
I
G5.
don't know what that means, those levels of life.
He doesn't go to the gym. He doesn't get girls. He doesn't leave his house. He says he has no friends, but he's the most rich person on the internet.
What
You ain't
the
got no friends.
fuck?
Hey, it's best to have no friends when you got that type of information.
I
Facts.
know, but it's
Facts.
sad.
A lot of friends.
It's sad because he does have a lot of people around him, but he still says he has no friends. That's sad. That means they're using him.
Yeah.
No, not necessarily. They're probably not using them. Maybe he just don't want friends.
I don't want friends.
Aiden, can I be your friend?
Of course, Fuzi. Yes, you can.
You got all those stuffed animals, bro.
I'm gonna come to my
Animals, a lot of stuffed animals are your friends, sir.
Can you please come to Miami Monday, Tuesday?
Yeah, I'll book right now.
Okay, because I have to go. I'm going to New York the following weeks, so I gotta Monday, Tuesday.
Got you.
Otherwise, I'd say
Got
yeah.
you. Got you. What hotel or where should I stay?
I'll text you.
Text me. I would rather stay at your house, but I completely understand.
Yeah, Fuzi, I just don't want to wake up and like you stab me or some shit because that's what happened in my I had an uncle stab me. So yeah.
Aiden, Aiden, let me stay at your house.
Fuzi, like I said, it'd be great, but I just don't want to get stabbed in my sleep.
You can hide all your knives, dog. I'm safe.
Then yeah, fair game. All right, we'll figure it out. Fuck it.
You're gonna make Fuzi too.
Why wouldn't you rather have a room with a big booty, beautiful bitch? Why you want to stay in the
I could have a big booty chick even at Aiden's house. I'll get him one too.
Oh, all right. So you're not So you're not sleeping in the bed with Aiden. You can have your own room.
No, Fuzi. I only have one bedroom. You'd have to sleep with me.
No, I'll sleep on the couch.
Get a room and let Cuz stay at his house. Get you a room with a big booty, beautiful shit.
Hey, Crip Mac, it ain't no fun unless the homies can get some.
Damn, you fucked up the whole song, Cuz.
Right. He need to fade.
You need a fade in the baby snap, Alley. Huh? Fucking up that song like that, cuz.
Yo, my boy C-Mac, his old Instagram got hacked. Shout out to my boy C-Mac 55ST on Instagram though, bro. For real, I got you, C-Mac.
Yep, CMAC55ST on hook.
Listen, C-Mac, we're gonna talk off camera, bro. I'm gonna talk about that kick shit, and I would like to link you.
Oh yeah, on hook.
On hood. On the hood, yes. I love you, bro. Nice to meet you, for real.
Likewise, hood.
Do you love me?
Yeah.
Likewise, hood.
Fair enough. Fair game. Love you.
All right, tough guy. Remember, he only has one bedroom, so that means you go get you a room.
I'm gonna sleep on the couch. He's a multimillionaire. He owns a couch.
Yeah. All right.
He gonna be looking at you when you're sleeping, Aiden.
Really?
Nah.
All right. Well, look. Fuzi, I'm gonna text you the date. Please come Monday, Tuesday.
I'll be there, Aiden. I'll be there. Have a good one. Hey, it was nice meeting you. All right, they left. Aiden, I'll be there Monday. I'm going to Arizona this weekend. I'll fly straight from Arizona to Miami.
Beautiful. Monday, Tuesdays are days, okay?
You want to know why I'm gonna fly straight from Arizona to Miami?
Why?
Because I'm live 24/7 and I'm G7 and my grind doesn't stop.
Me too. Bye, Fuzi.
Bye.
I like what you guys are thinking. Hey, wait, can I show my stream?
Yeah, sure, if you want.
My man Paulie, chat. Everyone say hi, Paulie. The greatest developer of all time. The greatest dev. My boy Paulie, man, rocking the kick shit. I love it, bro. When can I get mine? I need mine.
What do you mean? You don't have any swag yet?
Dude, nobody's shipping me shit, bro.
Just go order it.
You're right, bro. You're right. Wait, where are you right now?
I'm at home. I'm in Florida.
Why do we not link?
I don't know. Come over whenever you want, man. It's an open invitation for you.
This guy, bro. This fucking guy. You're so busy all the time, man. We definitely got
That's
to link,
true.
get some coffee or dinner or something, bro. My treat. You know what I'm saying? Um, I wanted to have you on stream, talk about kick for like 15 minutes. Is that cool?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
I want the chat to give you ask questions, and I want to talk about stuff. I'm already seeing people fucking spam. We'll get right into it, chat. Fucking the console. Do you know when console's coming? The console app.
Yeah, so I think I mentioned this on a stream the other day. Is when you're dealing with like third-party companies like PlayStation and Xbox, you have to apply to have an app on their console, right? It's not just like, hey, here's our app, let's just do it tomorrow. They have to take time to approve you. We already submitted our application weeks ago, like I don't know, like 60 days ago,
Gotcha.
and they're still going through it. So it's hard for me to give you an update in terms of like, hey, console's coming in a week or console's coming in 2 months. We're in their hands when it comes to that stuff. So we've done everything we can at this point for that stuff. We're just waiting on them.
So okay. So you guys, Kick's did their part. It's basically PlayStation and Xbox have to do theirs.
Exactly.
All right. Well, hey guys, Xbox and PlayStation, please speed it up. I know there's a lot of people that want to watch on their consoles and stuff. So we need to speed that up. What about smart TV, Apple TV, etc. Like those types of things, those apps on there.
So that works right now. So on our new app that's coming out really, really soon, you can do AirPlay. Like I could put your stream on the TV right behind me. That works 100%. That'll be ready.
Chromecast, AirPlay, all that works.
Yep.
Wow. So the new app. When is the new app going to drop?
In the next 7 to 10 days.
100% will be out.
Well, that's us submitting it to Apple, us submitting it to Google. Like we're ready. We think the app is ready to go. It's up to them to, again, review the code. That could take a day. It could take 3 days, 5 days. I don't know. But from our side of things, like that's the time frame. Like it could be sooner than that, honestly.
Okay. I didn't want to talk about Roku and all these things. I mean, when you have the new app, you could literally Chromecast it to your Roku, your Fire Stick, etc. So it'll be like that'll be done in like he just said 7-10 days. So with this new app coming out, what are some major bugs, fixes, patches? What are some major things you can say that is this new app has that this one we're currently using, the beta one, does not have?
Yeah, so I think the chat is just much smoother. On the current chat, there's no like the emotes are stagnant, like they don't move. All of that is all good. There's moderation on the new apps. I know it's a big feature that people were asking for, is being able to ban, to time out, being able to reply to other people, to being able to mention other people. For me, I feel like most of the experience of Kick and the apps as a whole is the chat, right? So making that comparably better than what we have now is everything. So that's a huge improvement for us. Performance-wise, it'll be much better.
Will the mobile app be able to see Pulse?
Yes.
Okay. I know this is not just the app itself, but Kick Web, are we ever gonna get predictions in some type of like point system to where we can kind of like vote with our points? Like if I'm playing somebody like in a game, who would you guys got winning? Like for example, me or Bruce, can they vote like for channel points, and they can get points by watching and stuff?
Yeah, we have that. We're building that right now. That's a Q4 product though. That's probably
End of the year.
Before end of the year. I'm thinking like 60 days.
Okay, cool. That's sick. Okay. And then I know you told me this back in I think February or March, some type of like currency. First of all, Paulie, thank you for adding PayPal in. That's huge. Chat, I don't know if you guys knew that. You guys can now attach your PayPal accounts to gift subs and sub.
Well, wait, take a sec back though. Unfortunately, with PayPal is when we launched it end of last week.
Yeah.
And we launched it similar to how we launched Stripe, right? So we just created a PayPal business account. We connected it to Kick, and we started having like a ton of subscriptions and gifted subscriptions flowing in the first day. And they didn't have any idea that we were sort of connecting Kick to that. So they flagged us for what they thought was fraud. And so it's temporarily like on hold while they were reviewing our account, because we had so much volume so quick, because there's just the community of Kick is just awesome, and they gift and they sub so much. So right now it's on hold while PayPal reviews, but it'll be back in like a few days.
Damn. Okay. Well, I mean, it'll be back. I mean, so basically, Jack, you guys did so well with the new PayPal edition that, I mean, it just basically fucked up, everything going on. But it's on pause. It'll be back. That's great. Will people ever be able to gift subs with crypto at all, or is that a thing possibly in the future? Is that something that's kind of you can't say right now?
No, I mean, we're always open about that stuff. So, Stripe actually offers the ability to subscribe with crypto, and it's something that we're working with them on right now. Um, I just don't know. Honestly, I don't know timing on that one. We're not ruling it out by any means.
Yeah.
We just have to work. We just have to work through it.
Would Apple Pay ever be a thing? I know probably with Apple it's a little bit it can get a little bit weird. I just think if you can somehow, I think maybe when you guys have that kick currency you were talking about, it probably would make more sense. But would Apple Pay ever be a feature we can do or that you guys can incorporate with subbing or not?
Well, you can use Apple Pay right now on the apps. It's just when it comes to like subscriptions and Apple Pay on the mobile on like iOS,
Yeah.
every single creator is a product in Apple, right? So like Aiden Ross, right? You're a product to Apple, and they have to approve you. So
Oh shit.
they haven't approved every single creator. That's why if you go on the app right now and you try and subscribe to certain channels, it just says like it's not available.
Wait,
And
wait, Apple approved me?
I have to check. I don't think they've approved you yet.
No
It,
way.
it has. It's just they have this process where we have I think 4,000 channels on the mobile apps that have subscriptions enabled.
Yeah.
But they have to go through them one by one and say, hey, this is good, this is approved, and then you guys can subscribe. It has nothing to do with us on the Kick side. Unfortunately, we're just waiting on Apple, like kind of similar to the console app scenario.
Got it. Okay. Any update with Stream Elements, Streamlabs at all?
Yeah, that's all part of our public API, which will be done in like 2 weeks. So once that public API is ready, Stream Elements, Streamlabs, whoever can start to integrate directly with us and roll out all of their products.
Okay, that's great. I think what you guys have done, Paulie, by the way, you've been crushing and killing it. What you've done for Kick, you beat the odds, bro. I want to say thank you for making a new home for myself and my community. What you've done is fucking insane, bro. You deserve a fucking crazy gift. I'm gonna give you a gift personally, bro.
What are you gonna get me?
A gift's a gift, my friend. A gift's a gift. You know, I know now. I know you're in Florida. I'm gonna pull up on you literally. But what you've done, man, is crazy. It's literally beating all the odds since I think I started in late February, mid-February. What you've done in 6 months with myself, Train, X, Bruce, now your Rage, and other big creators is crazy, bro. And you're honestly a legend, bro, for real. And you and Eddie and B. John, you guys are always constantly looking at Twitter and seeing what the community's talking about, and you guys are making changes and stuff. And you're honestly, you're awesome, bro. Thank you for that, for real.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot. It means a lot. I mean, I think it was like a David versus Goliath situation super early on. Nobody expected us to do well. But in the end, it was you guys that made us successful. Like we build a product, we build a platform to kind of connect everybody. But in the end, like we have an insane amount of support. Like anytime we post something on Twitter or there's an issue, our community just has our backs. And I think it's just a great relationship between us and the community. Is like we give you guys what you want, you have our backs, and we work together for the future. And I don't think there's anything that's going to stop us.
It's amazing. No, I mean, it's just the beginning. Paulie, can you talk about the creator program and what was I gonna say? Can you talk about the creator program? I know it's in beta right now. It's a selected few creators right now that are making that switch from Twitch partner to coming over here. The creator program being you come over from Twitch, you get a base salary pay pretty much. Can you touch base on that a little bit? Is that something you can talk about?
So to be honest, I can't speak a whole lot on the coming over from Twitch and the base salary because that's still very much like up in the air. But not up in the air in terms of there's just not, I don't know the details. I can't speak on the details. I can speak on the creator program though. And the creator program is something that Eddie and I have been talking about since October 2022.
Yeah.
And to see the first class come out, to be able to pay these streamers who have been with us since the beginning or whenever, and to be able to help them on their day-to-day basis to make the decision to stream more on Kick is just, it's super fulfilling to us because it's really hard to be a creator. It's really hard to grind. It's really hard to make that commitment every day to do it. And if we can help them, it helps us. So this is the first class of many. This is not a one and done thing. This is us feeling it out, understanding what's going well, what's not going well to make it better and better. And it's only going to get better.
Gotcha. I see people talking about it, chat, the bits. You know, he was talking about that. It's you guys have this currency. We talked about this months ago. This currency that was going to be embedded in. I don't know when that's planning on being. What is it? I forgot. It's literally called Kick something. What is it? It's called
Kicks.
It's called Kicks, right? So that's going to be embedded eventually. And what is that again? You earn money watching streams, or how does that work? I know ideas are all in the air. It's nothing's confirmed, but do you have any updates on kicks?
Yeah, so it's still a Q4 product for us. Timing on that is not changing.
Yeah.
And essentially, it's a platform currency, not too much different than what some of the other platforms are offering. The thing that's unique about Kicks on our platform is that they're interchangeable between content creators and users. So being able to send Kicks from me to you, you being able to send Kicks to your chat,
It's crazy.
I think that's something that's revolutionary, and I'm really excited about that one.
That's huge. Now that is something seriously game changing for real. People are asking about notifications. Chat, the notification system, like he said, it's probably just with this current app we have. It's basically it's a whole new app, right? I mean, it's like going to be game changing. This next app that's dropping in 10 days. You said, well, when it's being applied, so it could be any from like 2-3 weeks, whenever it is, whenever it's officially dropping. But this new app should pretty much fix all bugs and everything like that, right? I mean, not most of them.
Yeah, I mean, our goal is obviously to launch an app that's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect is it's impossible sometimes, because there's scenarios, there's people testing, doing things that we never were able to test, and there's bugs. I mean, that's just the reality of developing. When it comes to notifications, though, I think we're going to not nail that one. I think people have had issues where notifications weren't showing, or they were getting like 20 notifications. All that will be all good. That will be perfect.
Any update on Kick? What was the art? I saw somebody talk about it. Oh, iPad landscape. I mean, that's probably
all good.
Yeah,
that's all fixed on the new app.
Thank you.
iPad landscape. A lot of Android issues. I know Android has been kind of a struggle for everybody. All that stuff is resolved and works very, very well.
Paulie, I know obviously Kick is progressing, more sponsors, more people wanting to work and all these things, and I'm going to bring up ads. Obviously, I told myself I'll never run ads in my community. I know it's super hard when you got people like me saying crazy shit sometimes, but I've been cleaning it up. I'm doing pretty good. But are ads eventually coming to Kick? Any updates on ads coming? Any updates or anything you could speak on ads? I would not chat. By the way, I'll never run any ads. You guys have to worry about it. For other creators, ads.
I mean, I mentioned this on a stream like a week or two ago, and I'm looking at your chat, and like everybody's saying L ads, no, no, no. And I stand by your chat. I mean, I think that ads are not the enemy by any means, but I think that when you go to a stream and you're forced to watch ads, that's not cool. So I think being able to have the streamer say, hey, like, this is my community, guys, I'm going to run ads, or hey, like, you guys not want to see ads, I'm turning it off. It'll never be like, Aiden, you have to run 2 minutes of ads, every 30 minutes. We'll never do that.
Gotcha.
So ads are healthy. They're great for branding. They're great for creators to make money. But an unhealthy way is forcing people to watch 3 minutes of ads and interrupt the stream. We'll never do that.
I agree with that, man. And I thank you for giving creators that option, because I know on other platforms they add incentives to pretty much make their creators spam a bunch of ads to make certain monies for thresholds and stuff. So thank you for giving creators that option to not enable ads on their channel. That's huge. That's really, really big. VODs chat. I mean, what do you have about VODs? I mean, for creators, is there any way to make it more creator friendly? I know you guys just fixed clips. You made that a lot better. Can we make VODs and for creators like editors and stuff? Is that coming in the near future? Like for people that use YouTube and clip systems and stuff, is that something that can happen soon?
Yeah, 100%. So with VODs, there's a couple different things that we're working on. One is being able to not have DMCA tracks on your VODs. I think that's a huge one. That's really important to people, to be able to just split out audio tracks from VODs. Second would be being able to download VODs. That's pretty straightforward, but being able to go one step further than that and being able to sort of have like your studio within Kick. So you have your VOD and you had a stream that was 8 hours long, but you don't want that whole stream, right? You just want maybe like 30 minutes in the front, 30 minutes on the backside. Being able to actually just download specific clips within that VOD, and then you can send them to your editors. And then on that note, being able to have editor roles within Kick, so people can those roles can go into your Kick and do that all for you. So that's all stuff we're working on right now.
Gotcha. Okay. And then I know, Eddie told me personally, privately, I don't know if you guys can speak on it, but what is well, someone asked it. When is Kick planning on being out of beta? I mean, there's no rush for that, truthfully. Like, like, do you like what's next? What's next after the mobile app? What's the next big update after the mobile app? I know you guys work on mobile, so what's after mobile? What's the next plan?
So I'll answer both those questions. Totally fine. So
Okay.
Kick beta, if it's up to me, I'd love to be out of it by the end of the year. I think being live in beta for a year gave us a ton of data, a ton of exposure, fixed a ton of things. So I would venture to guess that by December 31st, Kick is out of beta.
Okay.
Don't hold me to that. Obviously, like I don't like to put dates on things because if they,
Yeah.
but that would be my goal.
Okay.
As far as what's after the mobile app, the biggest thing we're focusing on right now is the API, third-party integrations, giving people, these other companies, the ability to, like Streamlabs, Stream Elements, to work with us. It's something that when you're a new platform, it's hard to give people the credentials because we're changing so many things. So if we were to change things, we would break their setups. So once we get to a point where we're confident, where we're no longer changing anything, we're confident to give them access, and I think that's super exciting because it'll just take Kick to another level.
I love that. That's huge. So I noticed this glitch too. Someone mentioned it. There's a glitch right now where if I type a message, sometimes it doesn't send. Mainly on mobile. Do you know what I'm talking about or no?
I do, yeah. So there was two issues with that. One of them is mobile wasn't showing if your chat was in follower only mode or sub only mode. So if
You're
you,
right,
for
that's what it
example,
was.
turned on sub only mode and people were not subscribers, they would be able to send a message, but it wouldn't show. And that was, obviously a bug, and people were thinking that the messages weren't going through.
It just doesn't display what mode it's in. Like if it's a sub only mode, it doesn't display it on mobile right now. I get what you're saying. That's true.
Yeah, exactly. That was one part. The second part is if people spam, if they send more than like 6 messages in 10 seconds, like if they spam these emotes, which a lot of people do, they end up getting like their messages are being sort of restricted where only they can see their messages to prevent them from continuing to spam the chat. I should have never said it.
I know.
But in the end, there needs to be some sort of like notification where it's like, hey, cool off, you've sent too many messages, versus like people sending messages that nobody else can see and they're wondering why nobody can see them.
So I wanna talk about that. So I really wish I said this before this chat went crazy. We could do without it. Go ahead and do me a favor, chat. Take it off slow mode. Are you eventually gonna incorporate a chat update where I don't have to be on slow mode? For the chat to basically make pauses for the streamer to read, if that makes sense, like a little pause, kind of on other platforms.
Yeah, 100%. I think when we launched our chat 2.0, like the focus of that new chat was like we want it to be super smooth. We don't want any like
Go back to
pauses,
slow mode,
1 second, 2 second from the front end, from the viewer experience.
Yeah.
But from the from the streamer standpoint, like if you're looking at this right now, it's very hard to read.
I'm putting it back. Yeah. I mean, still, but because the emotes, but exactly, like it makes you can't even read it. You have to be in slow mode. I have to always be in slow mode because of that. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
But with the new chop that you're saying, you want to add some type of like layer or something in there to basically fix that issue.
Absolutely. I think it should be some sort of batching or some sort of like maximum amount of messages per second where you can start to read it a little bit easier. And listen, I'll take it one step further. You and I can work on that offline and be like, hey, does this work for you? I mean, your value in the streaming world is you get this type of stuff. So we want to make it perfect for you guys. So
thank you, I appreciate that.
We'll work on that together.
I'll ask a couple more questions. I know you're a busy man, but again, Chad, by the way, I didn't even tell him we were doing this. This is not pre-planned. I literally called him. I called him because I was like in between something. I was like, I want to ask Paul anything. He's giving us a whole segment right now. This is crazy. This is fantastic. Bro.
I feel like you're a professional interviewer here. I wasn't expecting this.
Anything new upcoming that's nobody knows about right now? They're asking about Kick Prime, guys. Listen. I get why you guys asked about Kick Prime. Like, I'm not. Go ahead.
I can leak something that I think has been a feature people have been asking for a while that we're seriously working on. Is the ability to rewind live streams. So being able to be able to go back 2 minutes, 10 minutes, 3 hours, if you're streaming for 8 hours, I could rewind back 7 hours and 59 minutes and start watching your stream again.
That's
and
great.
I could fast forward to live, and I can go back, and I could, just like YouTube. That is something that we're very
Nice.
close to getting working.
That's beautiful, bro. That's a really, really big feature because if someone misses a live stream a moment right now, it kind of sucks. You can't really go to their VODs. It doesn't pop up right away. But now you're giving now you're giving the viewer the ability to now rewind if something happens, pretty much with easy access to. That's great, bro. Thank you. That's huge, especially for creators too, for people who get clips and stuff like that. That's really, really big. Thank you, bro, for listening to the community. That's massive. Chat, any other 1 or 2 more questions? Max, bro. We already talked about console. It's not on Kick. It's on the consoles themselves to accept it. Anything else at all? Discord. Oh, when will you guys be adding Kick and Discord connection? That's a good question, actually. Is that
TBD.
Discord? Is that Discord
I think that'll probably be like a third-party integration that someone will just do and make. It's not on our roadmap right now, but I think that's probably pretty easy to do once we have like our API.
Yep. Let me see.
Oh, Whispers, that's a good one. Direct message.
Yeah, like
we're working on that right now. I think I probably sent you a picture of that in the past.
You did. You did.
It's something that we're working on right now. We're just trying to get things out in like the right order, right? So the mobile app comes first, then people being able to work with us is second, then you guys being able to talk to each other is probably third. But yeah, that's a big one.
2 things for VOD and live stream. I'm a creator and I'm also a viewer myself. When I'm watching someone stream, if you guys can develop a way on the mobile app before it comes out to zoom, you just pinch, zooming in and zooming out. If you guys can add that in the next mobile update, if not another one, that's a big thing for me. I don't know why. Sometimes I zoom in. I don't know if anyone in the chat does that themselves, but I like to zoom sometimes on things.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think like these conversations are awesome because you guys give us suggestions, we listen, we add it to our roadmap, and we make it happen. There's no friction. There's no like, hey, I got to run it up 20 different people before we try and make this happen and talk about it. And then we get back to you and say, oh, sorry, we can't do that. It's more like, that's a great idea. Let's do it. And that's, I think, what makes Kick awesome.
Okay, great. And then arrow keys on VOD, that's a big one too. You know what I mean? Like you can use
so being able to like left and right, skip 10 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
That should be launched with the mobile app, and then soon after on desktop.
Okay. And moderator tools and the new mobile app. Well, Prismel, one thing at a time. I don't know if you guys are doing anything. You guys already have moderation tools. I mean, mobile app isn't never. I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty easy right now. Oh, KickCon. Can we do a KickCon, bro?
I'm down. I'm always down to go and meet and hang out. I think KickCon as a brand, and it could be tough year one. Considering it's August and but never say never, man. I think it would be awesome to get everybody together to get and just hang out.
Okay. Are you? What are you? Do you ever go to Australia?
I have never been to Australia. No, you?
No, I'm going in December. You should come.
When are you going? What week? Do you know?
I told Ed. I think it's either the 2nd or the 3rd week of December.
Let's do it. Let me see what I'd love to go. I obviously have I got a 2.5-year-old son and a 6-month-old daughter. I'm gonna have to haul them, along for the trip, but they could stay on like the hotel.
That's dope, bro. Congrats. Wait, so you just had a baby?
I had a baby while Kick was active. Yeah, 6 months ago.
And you were still going. What? W dad, man. W dad and W dad. That's crazy, Paulie. Wow. That's big, bro. That's big.
Yeah, we gave birth, and an hour later I was back on the grind trying. Because at that time, man, I think Kick was jumping off. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane, man. Paulie, cool. Thank you, bro. I'll text you privately if I have anything else. But dude, you were awesome. Thank you for the last second coming on and talking to my community and myself, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Of course. Have a great stream. I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, Paulie.
See you, chat.